Hello, Possum. There are things I need to do today. I mean, look, I put the cats all in a neat row. Someone's walked through here, possibly a zombie or a skeleton, not a creeper, and moved them about. There's the whole risk of thunderstorms with these guys. I need to protect them all. And there's this. I built this how long ago, and it's still just a pile of barrels. We need to encase it. We need to get a building done. I need to get these guys undercover. All right, I've got some blocks. I sort of have something in mind. I'm not 100% certain. I've got a couple of inspirations I went looking for. The Yasuyo building in Shinjuku in Tokyo. The octagon gazebo by Matthias de Ferme. Let's see what happens. That's not a bad start. Octagons. Why did I choose to make this an octagon? It's going to be interesting. But yeah, I think that's not bad. Now we've got the question of what is the difference between these two? That's the cut sandstone. Ah, right. Okay, it's the edges. Interesting. I've got to think about how I want to do this. And then, of course, there's a smooth sandstone slab. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, now I don't know what I'm going to do with the sandstone slabs. They may just have to go in a box somewhere. But I think the cut sandstone slabs may be the way to go. Oh, that's more interesting yet. Yeah, bottom half cut sandstone slab. Although... no, definitely. Oh, that's not a bad start. I was thinking maybe it should look like something prefab to come out of there or there. But, it's so big. I'm thinking we need a bit of colour on it. And whether this is the right colour or not, I don't know. Oh, not bad. Do I like the circles? I don't know. I'll make a few more. We'll see what happens. It's just, wow, trapdoors are expensive. It's okay. Oh, but then what? Because there needs to be more to this. All right. What about this? No. Oh, I don't like that. I want something that does more of an angle. That's not bad. Yeah, but then what? All right, I'm going to have a little bit of a play. Let's see what we can come up with. I'm not sure what I think of that. Let me try something. Do I like that? I don't know. No, it's more je ne sais hedgehog rather than je ne sais quoi. Back as we were. Oh, it's all slight adjustments at the moment. That's a bit less of an angle, but I've got to work out what to do with the roof. And I'm thinking, if only because I've got so much of it, cobbled deep slate. So I think we'll take some slabs, tile slabs, sorry, and brick. And I really want some blackstone, so we might have to nip into the nether soon and see what we can get. All right, let's start laying out some of that and seeing what we can do. Yeah, that's the darkest, so... and I think this one's the lightest, isn't it? Or is it? That's not bad. I think I need to do a whole lot more of the roof, though, to be sure. Oh. 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 This is gonna hurt. Ow. I want feather falling. I think I might be onto something with the roof. That's coming along. I know it's floating, well, more or less floating. It's got supports here. I don't care. Normally I do, but it's got enough support, and there are different things going on this time. And I can't even jump up on the roof. Oh! Alright, third time lucky. Better. I do want to put a lantern on this, but I don't want it to be the standard lantern for an octagonal building. If you look up if you look up octagonal buildings, quite a lot of them have got a very sort of standard little lantern on the top with a peaked roof. And I don't think that's what I'm after. I'm aware of them down there. They've been making their presence felt. I mean, isn't it the way of things? You just start building and someone has to come and interfere. We're getting up awfully high too. Do I want to put an observation deck around here? Or allow for a second floor of barrels if I need them? Questions. Well, let's come down and see what we think of that. I don't think that's bad, but I'm wondering if I take some of the birch out and mix oak in, or do I mix in sandstone? Oh, they're still there. I want to have a look at my build from this side. Let's see if they've spotted me. Stay away. Hopefully they'll stay where they are. I don't think that's too bad. Next bit, I mean, how tall is this going to get? I don't know. It's getting a bit out of hand. But then, you know, the number of barrels is probably out of hand as well. Okay, I want to use mangrove roots. Do I want it 3 tall or 4 tall? I'm going to have to grow some more mangrove trees. Or, ow! And I've got to pay attention. I think we might do it this way. That'll be much better. Yeah, I'm only not quite halfway. No, I am halfway. And I'm almost out. Alright, time to grow more mangrove. Maybe. We should probably have a look at this first. Because I do not want to go to all the fuss of bothering with mangrove trees if this looks awful. Does it look awful or does it look interesting? Maybe we want some glass in there too. No, they're getting in the way too much. Come here, you guys. Where's your friend with the banner? He'd better not have gone through to the end again. Now I can farm mangroves in peace. There are times when you have to make something that's up high disproportionately tall so that it looks tall enough from the ground. I'm not sure about the fence posts. They might come out yet. I wish we could have a debug stick in just plain old survival. I've been thinking about what to do with this. I was a bit stuck. And that was last night. So as an artist, when I'm struggling with an image, that's going to need to come out. Okay. If I'm struggling with an image I'm working on, I will often turn it to the wall. Or I'll just walk away for a little while. So that I don't have to look at it, so that I can think about it. I think I want to come up one more. I want to sort of do the same thing that I did down there. I mean, sometimes with a build I'm struggling with, I will plug away and I'll work it out. Sometimes I have to do the equivalent of turning it to the wall, which is basically turn off the computer, go do something else, which is what I did last night. I got into bed and I read a book. I stayed up stupidly late finishing that book. Do I want to bring it over that or do I want to stop just one short? I think I'll stop one short. All right, let's have a look at that. Yeah, I think that's all right. I think that'll work. Let's do that all the way around. So I read my book. I went to bed because, as I said, I stayed up stupidly late and finished it. And then instead of going to sleep, my brain started to run through all the things I could do with this. I fell asleep thinking of placing blocks. When I woke up this morning, which was stupidly early because the cats decided that it was breakfast time, it wasn't, I started placing blocks in my head again. And in my head, I finished this build. I had some good ideas. We'll have to see which ones work out and which ones just end up being je ne sais hedgehog again. But this at least was some of it, and I think that's working. All right, yes, I've got to put another roof on like that, but I think what it needs from here is a circle. That's certainly what I thought at about, 2:30 this morning. So let's start working on a circle. Oh, that's looking good. I could leave it like that, or I could add a dome. Oh, I like that. I was thinking the dome might be too high, but I actually think it's really good. Yeah, if it wasn't as high and rounded, I wouldn't see it from the ground, really. And, oh, look, the inside's still dreadful. I'm going to have to fix that, but our puppy dogs and cats are now all safe and dry. Yeah, I'm going to have to hang some... Oh, look at the light coming through. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to have to hang some lanterns from the ceiling. I'm going to have to do some decoration in here. Hello. I'm going to have to grab a boat. Excuse me a minute. There we are. That's one. And there's the other. Excellent. No need to kill anyone for anything. And the interior is more or less finished. I might tweak it as I go, but you get the idea. We've got a secondary ring up there, which is suspended by, well, they're oak fence posts, but some sort of suspension system. And we've got lamps on chains, and we've got a diorite floor here. You know I love diorite. I don't care what anyone else says. And we've got a floor going around the outside of all the storage barrels. So we've got stripped oak logs, mangrove, and an intricate Minecraft parquetry floor. You know what this is, don't you? That's right, it's a crafting table. These are gorgeous. I should have used them as floors long before. I wonder what the underside of a crafting table looks like. But the top side certainly works. So I've got each of the 8 exits has got the parquetry floor. But wow, there we go. The storage unit is no longer an eyesore.